When is the last time that you wrote a heartfelt, personality-driven email to your email list? Have you ever written an email to your email list? Have you ever communicated with a prospect after they've gone through the sales process? When's the last time that you even took just the generic vanilla FMO style email that they give you, your market watch, your market update? When's the last time you even sent that? How many prospects have you come across in the past year? So if you're doing seminars, and let's say you get 20 buying units at a seminar, and you do one a month. Well, 20 times 12, we're going to do 20 times 10 because I'm having some trouble tonight. So 200 prospects over the course of the year. Let's say 10 of them became clients. You have 190 people who got into their car. Well, first, they got something in the mail. They opened it. They read it. They called your office. They made a reservation. They got dressed. They got in their car. They came down to the restaurant. They ordered food. They sat with people that they didn't want to sit with or talk to. They heard you do your spiel. Then they either made a decision to work with you or not. And you've never talked to that person again. That's on a low level. If you are doing seminars, you get 20 people, 200 or so prospects a month. What if you were doing double that or triple that? What if you're generating leads online? What if you're generating referrals? How many people are you actually coming across on a given year? How many of them are you communicating with? For most of you, 10 clients, 20 new clients, 30 new clients over the course of the year is a very, very nice living. And so you don't need thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people to influence. You need dozens, a few dozen, a few hundred. Most of you get that in a year, but you don't have any strategy. After you've done your initial pitch, what have you done to stay in contact with them? And that could be email, that could be in the mail, that could be over the phone, that could be through social media, all these different channels. How often are you staying in touch with the people who have expressed interest in what you do? You saw the ways Dave Ramsey does it. And then he continues to stay on them, on his radio show, on his podcast, through social media, through email, through video, through live events, through all of these different channels. Are you starting to see why Dave is winning? What value have you brought to the life of your prospect outside of pitching them? Outside of saying, yes, you should give me all of your money. You just met me last week. You came to one of my events. I bought you some dinner. Now give me all your money. Outside of that conversation, what value have you brought to their life? So Dave pitches a lot. Dave pitches local real estate agents to talk to and estate planning attorneys to talk to and burger joints to go to, but he delivers a lot of value, a lot of advice, a lot of Q&A, a lot of help, a lot of tips. You saw the real estate investing tips and the investing minute and all these different things. If you listen to his radio show, again, whether you agree with the content or not, that is not the premise of what we're talking about here. What value have you brought to the lives of the people that you talk to and affect and touch? What have you done to earn their trust? If you're just seen as a salesman, you don't have their trust. You might have a product that they need and they might do business with you, but you don't have their trust. If you don't have their trust, A, they're not going to go all in. They're going to dip their toes. They're not going to jump in. If you don't have their trust, they're not going to refer you to anyone. If you don't have their trust, they're not going to go to the top of the mountaintop and say, you need to listen to this guy. They're not going to do it. Dave Ramsey has fans who wear his t-shirts and they bring his book around and they pass it on to people and they bring it into the office and churches have parties. There's my kids, they go to preschool. The preschool, once a quarter, sends home flyers where they have Dave Ramsey parties for kids. Do your clients pass around your information so much that they want to have parties about you? Do you even have media that they could do parties around? I bet you're doing next to nothing outside of sell, 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 sell. It gets into a pattern because we know that if I'm sitting across from somebody at a table and I'm talking to them about their assets and their life and what they want to do, my goal is to sell them something. That's why I'm in business, right? We live in a capitalist nation. There's nothing wrong with that. But if that is all that you do, you don't earn the trust of the marketplace. You're just a glorified salesperson. even if you're writing the check for the overhead and you're writing a check for the staff and you're writing a check for the lights and you're writing a check for all the paper and all the advertising, you're just doing that as a glorified salesperson, a commissioned salesperson. You're just taking part of that commission and paying the overhead.